Yes, so our right is Lagos, left is Ibadan. As is often the case in Nigeria, we're in a lockdown, complete lockdown on this highway today as a result of, we don't even know what it is. You know, there's a combination of churches, tankers on this road. This is your country, this is Nigeria. Nigeria is hell. They're supposed to be in Ekiti, and right now we're stuck. We have asked our people to come together. Maybe we can have a rally here today, and that would be fantastic. It would be a great day to just talk to Nigerians. Probably millions of Nigerians start on this road here today. We don't know why this traffic is happening, but I don't know if there's any radio updates. So Nigeria is messed up. And you don't find law enforcement, there's no creativity. They have parties because they're trapped, they have nowhere to go. And on top of that, if you are not careful, one of these tankers behind us will catch fire. We just even heard from the road safety people that the tanker in Lagos has been dripping with petrol. And as a result, there's also another traffic jam. You know. Don't worry, we'll talk to you very soon. We'll take questions. Don't worry, we'll have a rally here today. You know, yes. So we've seen a lot of Nigerians who are actually very agitated. Now we'll have a rally here today. That's going to happen because it's high time we start addressing ourselves. And this is the most inconvenient place to be at this time on a Sunday. Huh? There is future. There is future. The future is standing in front of you. If only you can make the decision today. Yes. Yes. So we have to take it back, sir. We are taking it back. We are taking it back, sir. We are taking it back on this highway today. We are taking it back, sir. Yes. Take it back. Take it back. I read your article this morning, sir. You read the article? Good. Can I bring my phone? So this is the situation. We are waiting for our other colleagues to come and we can actually have a conversation with Nigerians today. Have a rally here. Seriously. I think we should. Oh, don't worry. No, you cannot go. Okay.
We are going to spend not less than 10 hours on this road.
Can I take a picture with you?
No problem, no problem.
My brother, come and take a picture with my correct man. Yeah, so my name is Chief Secretary.
Okay. Where are you going to?
I work with somebody.
Okay.
Yes, I'm going.
Where are you heading? You're headed to where? Can you stay? We'll be here for a long time.
Yes.
Take a from now. You want to take pictures?
Sister, the flyer. Put it in front.
Taking it out.
Okay.
Do you mind? Sowore.
Yeah, his name is Omoyele Sowore.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Don't worry, I don't know. Would be glad to work for you.
How are you, madam?
Oh, I'm actually talking to you. I wish I can take a shot.
Why not? Use your camera. We are here to
Okay. Sorry, how come you don't have?
I've been taking
a host of security?
Okay.
Yes, sir?
Yes, I'll give you.
Have you done it? Thank you.
Guys, wait one.
Hey, Okada!
Given the fact that this man has been fighting for the past 30 years in defense of Nigerian market.
What is lacking for Nigeria and has been lacking for Nigeria for a long time is that we've not had any of these
Expressway 1, Lagos Ibadan Expressway.
Together. In fact, I haven't found a Nigerian leader in my lifetime that you can say has a great character, that is competent to rule in the country, and that has capacity to govern Nigeria. So that's why we are the way we are. Typically, there should be at least 5 or 6 of different roads of this size to get out of Lagos. Lagos has got over 30 million people. They are connected to the east, to the north. Lagos is the watershed for Nigeria. So getting out of Lagos should not be a problem at all. There should be a way to get out of Lagos by train. Fast train, that is to say you must be or should be able to get to Port Harcourt, for example, in 3 hours by train. That would relieve this highway immensely. Second, you should be able to fly out of Lagos without pain through your nose. Third, there should be at least 5 different highways that is dual carriageway leaving Lagos. If we turn around now to go through Ikorodu, you will spend more time trying to get out of here to Ikorodu than it will take you to get to Port Harcourt. Because this is, you create a country where leaders are so wicked. They are not thinking about you. This road, like somebody said, this road is almost 40 years.
It's more than 40 years.
I met this road when I first came to Lagos in 1986. To think that after selling $500 billion of oil, we cannot have 5 different roads like this. It's just a shame. You know, like some people have said, we should gather all our leaders in one place and just lock the place up and lock them away forever. You know, I don't know how to describe this because just as we are trapped here, the possibility that we can be caught in a serious fire is there because that tanker there is probably leaking petrol. Yes. If it catches fire, nobody's getting out of here alive. Okay. Do we know at that time? Let's see the speed you can go when petrol is, when you are stepping on petrol. The fire will follow you. There's probably a gas tanker also on this trip. And you have all these children that are trapped. Even if men can run away, the women cannot run away. And there's no emergency services that can take care of you. There's no helicopter that can come here. Even policemen are not doing their job. Otherwise, probably somebody should be in front clearing the traffic. They are only talking on the phone. I've heard them on radio talking on the phone. Oh, we have found that there's a problem somewhere. So Nigerians, you have a chance to change your course, the course of your destiny. But again, it will come 2019 now, people will go and collect 5,000 naira and they sell their future. And you have Buhari again.
Isn't that the extent of poverty in the country?
It's not the extent of poverty, it's something that is peculiar to Nigeria. Everywhere else, when people are poor, they try to climb out of poverty. They do something. They will climb out of poverty. Everybody that is disadvantaged, they work very hard, especially when they have a chance to change it. And elections are periods during which you can change your situation. But we always decide otherwise. We go and vote for an 80-year-old man who is dying, who is at the departure lounge of life. And there are people as we speak now who are talking about, oh, Buhari was welcome yesterday because they went and bought crowd for Buhari. How do you welcome somebody who has gone on sick leave twice this year and you go to the airport to welcome him if you are not caused? And you are the poorest of the we are the poorest people in the world. We just became the poorest capital of in the world. You know, we just became the poorest country in the world. We just overtook India. No, India. It used to be Bangladesh, then it was India. Nigeria just took the prize.
I was so lucky to see you.
Thank you. So maybe for some reason, as they say in Christendom, something brought us together here today. The moment I saw this traffic, I said we are going to have a rally here today to discuss the future of Nigeria. And I'm glad that most of you are thinking along that side. And I hope you all have your PVC. If you have not gotten your PVC, too sad. We have to really make this country work. There's no alternative to it.
No, it's not.
We went and fought for it, and they've extended it for 2 weeks. Yes. So if you haven't gotten it, you have a chance to get your PVC. You know, and make sure you vote for the right person.
Yeah, sorry, sir.
Yes, go ahead.
I'm looking for a way to get across to you. Based on, I see your efforts on campaign in the Southwest. But you know, only Southwest cannot do this. We can't do it alone in the Southwest. So I'm looking for a way. You know, at the North, the Northerners also, they are working on bringing their youth up. Look, we can look for a way. You collab with the youth of Northerners. Because I see you have really worked the Southwest, the Igbos. Yeah, you really work on them. But you need to work on the North, the youth of the North. So you have to bring the youth from the North to your cabinet too. Enlighten them, let them know.
The question should be, how are you planning on
achieve that?
So,
Because
we have actually done that. We have been to 26 states already. We've been to places that you can never imagine in this campaign in 6 months. We've been to Zamfara. We just came from Zamfara. We just came from Kebbi. We went to Benin Kebbi. We went to Agungu. Some of the places you probably never heard before. We went to Sokoto. So we're already in connection and connection with the young people in the north. And you will be surprised that even northerners are more desirous of change than you. Because they are poorer than us.
But
the north is
the educated ones are the ones that
look, education, you know what educates people the most? Hunger. The moment you get hungry, you will understand that you need to get food. Yes.
I live half of my life in the north. I know how they behave. The non-educated one, they don't know anything about change. They just believe in giving them money. Like, yes sir, they pay them money.
They don't even give them money. That's the sad part in the north.
So the majority of the people of the north are the uneducated ones, which you have to get close to. So what is your way? How are you trying to get close to them?
That's exactly what I'm explaining to you, that I've actually traveled to those places and spoken to them. We had rallies that people came to in Benin Kebbi. A lot of them came to the place. But it's also about you. You said you have been in the north. You have contacts in the north. We have social media today that has become our own billboard platform. It's our new media. Reach out to everybody. When somebody comes out to your page on Facebook to say they want Buhari, most of you don't write anything back. You don't understand that they are using them also to thwart, your thinking process. But when you don't reply back, they take it that you accept him. So you need to do all of the things that it's not possible for us to get anywhere. Look, we are trapped here now. We're supposed to be in Ekiti for a rally today. The reason we are trapped here is because we can't afford a private jet. The other candidates who are going to steal your future, they won't be trapped in a place like this. Yes, they have. Do everywhere, they'll clear the road and everybody can go. The reason why this traffic is happening is because we don't have government. It's as simple as that. I can guarantee you that if you get to the end of this traffic, it's a small problem. So if somebody was walking there at all, if you had 5 policemen dedicated to us at that place, the road would have been cleared by now. But nobody is working for you. And the question is, would you continue to accept this? Can we continue like this? That's the question. And if we don't want to continue like this, we have a duty to step out of here and be aggressive about it, about changing the narrative, about changing the situation of our country, about changing the leadership that put us in this condition. I just came from Ghana. You'll be surprised. Ghana is doing very well. In fact, Togo is doing better than Nigeria. Yes. In fact, Benin Republic is doing better than Nigeria. Yes. Am I lying?
Yes. Many people know about you. Me personally, I read so much about you. I believe in your candidates. But the question is this: the structure on grants. Some other candidates against you, they have House of Rep member, they have Senate, they have House of Assembly that work on them on the grassroots. What are the mechanisms you put in place so that people on the grassroots can work for you? I mean the structure.
We just started the party about 5 days ago, our own brand new party known as the African Action Congress. And the reason why we registered our own party is because we couldn't find accommodation of ideas within the existing political parties. In fact, most of the parties in Nigeria today are owned by PDP and APC. They use them for special purposes. So we had to go and register our own party. The party is a party you can join freely for free, and you can set up your own local chapters, reach out to us, and let's change this country. We are here for a revolution to happen, in this country. Yeah, that's why. Why not? We will give you information here. Those of you who are here will give you information. Yes, so that you can reach out to our state coordinators, our local government coordinators, and you too can become ambassadors of the party, because that's the party that is willing to take your aspirations to the next level. We are ready to fight these people to finish. We went to Abuja the other day when they arrested a journalist. They tear gassed us, but they had to release the guy because they saw physical agitation in front of the Nigerian police headquarters in Abuja. If we hadn't done it, the guy would have still been in prison today. In fact, we were going to Ibadan with the hope of joining the protest against the demolition of Ayefele's studio. That was part of the reason we were going to Ibadan, but we are now all stuck here. Yeah, we'll still make it, and we'll go to Ikiti. So I have like a little sprained neck.
Let me come here, sir. I really appreciate it, and I'm really very happy to meet you today.
Thank you.
We'll be clamoring for the youths to take over this leadership of this country.
That's right.
But I realize that the problem you have in this country, the source you have for problems you have in this country is the cabal. We have some cabal that are even more powerful than the president. Sincerely speaking, let's be sincere to ourselves. Although the man might be an elderly man, old man, huge man, just worried. To me, he has the intention of moving this country forward. But the cabal are much stronger than him. Now, if you bring the chances to rule this country, sir, because I've once worked with Adam Gabal. The guy came out like 5 months ago. I'm one of the persons that represent him in Oyo and Oshun. But within 3 months or 4 months, this guy was pressurized. I was highly disappointed that they need to give some appointment in Abuja that they need to just forget us and just destroy it. What are you going to do to do away with this cabal and work these things on your own?
I have in my entire life been fighting against cabal. Right? I was a university activist in the 90s when the military was a problem around here. Have you heard about Yaradua cabal? We fought against them. They didn't want to hand over power to Jonathan.
In those days when you were talking,
the leaders of Nigeria have always been wicked.
All of us understand that
So wickedness has always been part of the DNA of Nigerian leadership. What I'm telling you is that some of us have also courageously confronted cabals our entire life. There's no big deal about cabal. Cabal is there today because all of us are asleep.
But sir, let me come.
Young people we are afraid.
Let me come, sir. Maybe most of us, you don't realize this. Most of the strongest cabal we have in this country, one of them is Dangote. I don't think you realize that. Because these people, they are investing in him and he's pushing them indirectly.
You are right. But what I'm telling you is this, right? You asked me before that if they give me an appointment in Abuja, if I wanted an appointment, I would have been getting an appointment under the military. One of the student leaders in this country that forced the military out of power. Maybe you need to check the video on YouTube when I was behind Abiola in 1993, fighting to retrieve his mandate when his election was cancelled. So how can I be someone that will be intimidated by cabal? The people you mentioned, the people you represented, they probably were even pushed out to confuse the young people. That's why we have to be careful. It's not every young person in this country that means well. Also, It will be gone like yesterday. There's nothing like cabal. Cabal are people who consider themselves into a nuisance because we allow them to ride roughshod 1%. So imagine that everybody that is on this road that is trapped here today, if I can take them to Ibadan with me and we go to Ibadan government house, they will rebuild Ayefele's studio before evening. But if we say let's go and protest now, the people who are suffering here would be the ones telling you, I don't want to die, you know, I don't. They won't do it. That's why this country is the way it is today.
Nobody's ready to sacrifice.
But here is someone who has come to. The first question somebody asked me when we got there said, "Where are your bodyguards? What am I going to do with bodyguards when my conscience is there to protect?" I went to Alimoso yesterday. Area boys surrounded the APC people. We told them, look, we cannot continue like this. We cannot continue to. They cannot continue to use you to intimidate us, because everywhere you go, is our people that are used against us. It's young people like us. So why don't the young people in Nigeria withdraw their services from these useless people and face their future? What is standing between you and your future, great future by the way in this country, is this cabal you are talking about. And I want to address one thing that people make mistake about. This whole idea that Buhari means well is a cabal. I've heard that excuse for too long. How can somebody mean well and be surrounded by bad people? Does that make sense? It's not logical.
It's not even excusable.
It's not excusable. If you mean well and you are surrounded by bad, you are the president of Nigeria. Like he said, you carry a fumigator and fumigate all the bad people around you and appoint good people.
Sorry to cut you, sir. Looking at Nigeria generally, you know, we have a lot of educated people, but we are hungry. And when there is hunger in a country or in a city, there's no how you can think properly because you are hungry. Like, take for example, I haven't eaten for 3 days now.
You haven't?
No, I'm asking. For example, an example. Yeah. So I haven't eaten for 3 days now. And somebody came. He's a politician, and he said, "Okay, this guy, can you vote for me? Take 1,000 naira." You know, I would like. He gave me 1,000 naira to eat. He fed me, so I rushed to eat. You understand? So I would definitely want to vote for him because of what he has just done. Meanwhile, I don't have the education to know that he was the one behind my suffering.
Let me come. I want to. Let me ask you this, sir. In this country, sincerely speaking. Okay, sorry.
So you understand what I'm trying to say? So in your own way, you know, now you are not yet a president or how do you intend to tackle that hunger? You know, if someone that is hungry cannot hear you campaigning, you understand? If I'm hungry, I'm not eating for 3 days. I can't come here. You know, it's because I'm okay. That's why I came here to ask you a question.
Before you answer that, let me ask you. What is in the sense that in this country, poverty has been promoted.
Yes.
That among us, we need to do away with poverty before we can. We need to be liberated from poverty.
That's why
there's no way we can do that.
I'm listening to you, and it's very interesting what you are saying.
Yeah.
But the question we should ask ourselves, you know, they said the greatest form of madness is doing the same thing all over again and hoping to achieve a different result. If they fed you in 1999, and after they fed you, they ran away, your hunger got worse. They came back in 2003 and fed you with 5 naira, your hunger got worse. And you keep going back to the person who is abusing you, there must be something wrong with the populace. The only way to get over the hunger is to get away with the people who you rightly identified as promoters of hunger. The hunger project in Nigeria is a project meant to keep you down so that you will not get the liberation you deserve. It's a project. And if you keep going back to the guy who's giving you 5,000, the people of Ekiti have spent the 5,000 they got, I'm sure. There's nobody left with that 5,000 in Ekiti. And they haven't even sworn in the governor that gave them the money yet. And you know that the governor who gave you 5,000, you will not hear from him again until he needs your election again. So why would you keep doing that stupid thing when you have alternatives? The reason why people like us came out is to provide the public with alternatives, and we have been articulating it to the extent that some of our articulated positions and projects have even been stolen by the government, our ideas. So what does that tell you? That you have young people who can do it. But if after you leave this place today, one, you leave this traffic today, you leave this conversation we are having, and you go back to the guy who is giving you 3,000, then
You can't even have access to it.
exactly.
Sorry, thank you for
Let me
the.
quickly dive into it. I'm very pleased. I'm happy I need to say this. I have so many of my friends that believe in it. But I have a question for you. Like, I was arguing with the guy, we were talking, and he was defending you. I was not really convinced about you initially, to be truth. So I started following your campaign. But I still had one issue. Somebody said you're just a mere activist, and being a Nigerian president is more than that. Like, for instance, I've seen people like Adam Omoyele used to be an activist, so and we believed he might do something. But he got to the state government of Lagos State and nothing really changed. So now, you being an activist, I had you even one science student and all. Exactly. So, and I've seen so many activists like that style like that and enter into politics and change. So now I'm still yet to be convinced about your plans for Nigeria if you eventually become president. Because I see that you are actually in the forefront. But then it's still there is more to it being the president than just being an activist.
The question I want to ask is anybody going to church this morning here? Anybody who's going to church? Is there anybody who just came from a church? Very good. Are there good and bad pastors?
Yes.
Has that made you stop going to church?
No.
Exactly. So, just like you have good and bad pastors, there are good and bad activists. I don't want to elaborate too much on the Omoyele, but Omoyele was never an activist. For those of you who don't know his history, I know the history of all the activists in Nigeria, but the only example I'll give to you is that Omoyele, if he was an activist, would have been arrested during Abacha's time. Even someone as young as me, I was arrested several times under Babangida. You cannot find any record of Omoyele being arrested. He was a double agent who promoted himself as an activist after the military left, and because he knew how to talk the rhetoric. But I have for you scars to show. I have evidence, I have pedigree. At the University of Lagos, you can go there. If anybody who's been to the University of Lagos, they will remember what I did in 1992 at the University of Lagos, up to 1994. They will remember what we did during June 12th, right? The second question I have for you is, who was Mandela? Mandela was an activist who spent 27 years in prison. Did he become a good president in South Africa? Probably one of the best. Not only was he a good president, when he felt and knew that he was too old to run, unlike Buhari, he surrendered power. He pulled out so that South Africa could go on and achieve his potential. Right? Who is Obama? Obama is an activist. In fact, he was ridiculed as a community organizer, which means that even my own activism was higher than his own. So, I now come back to you. The leaders of Nigeria that you say have the everything it takes, can you point to me a Nigerian leader that at this time is running for election who you think is better than us, me, or a Mogalu, or even Peladro Toye? You understand? None. No, I'm just giving an example. I don't want to measure myself alone. I'm not the only one running. There are a lot of young people running. What I'm telling you is that you have a set of recycled, useless old men who have nothing to offer you, and you are presented also with the option of young people who have articulated their position. You said you haven't seen what our plans are, but do you know that it was do you know that it was from us that they stole the idea of paying 50,000 to coppers?
Yes.
Do you know that it was from us that they stole the idea of June 12th as the new democracy day? You say you haven't seen the plan. Now, after we discussed that we'll be paying workers 100,000 as minimum wage, they are now negotiating with workers to pay them 66,000. But when we started the conversation around this, people abused us.
Underscore the fact that maybe there's a mole in this, because how come they get over?
No, because we don't hide it. No, I make it public. Okay, no, we make this things public.
Okay, right.
This is just a few examples. But beyond that, we actually have written out a manifesto that you can find on our website, Sowore 2019, which elaborates what we call Spicer Heat. the 10 things we do in Nigeria come 2019, after 2019. We are not even waiting for 100 days in office. We are starting immediately, and one of them is security, that will secure this country by ensuring we do everything we can, including changing all the commanders now, changing all the top military officers who are holding down Nigeria, who are not allowing us to have security. Because when you hear that Fulani herdsmen are killing people and you can't stop it, it is because somebody at the top is supporting them. Don't you see that when the noise got out of control, they have stopped it now? When you hear Boko Haram flexing, it is because they are benefiting from it. Yes. When you hear that budgets are inflated and roads are not done, it's because they are benefiting from it. And you look at me, I'm 47 years old. I have never partaken in any corruption in this country in my life. I have fought corruption my entire life. I am the operator of Sahara Reporters. You know what that has done as a damage to these guys. And I understand how they operate. That's why we are in a better position. And that's why when I present myself, I also tell other young people, it's not just enough to be young and be a presidential material. You have to have a young person who can fight these guys. Look at them in the eyes. And that's what I've been doing. I've been poking my hand in their eyes. I was in the University of Lagos. There's no one of them who will not tell you that this guy can fight. And that's who you need. Not just any presidential aspirant that when they just slap him one time like this, it will just disappear.
Can I, at this time I would love to speak in Yoruba because something came to mind.
You know you have been live streamed, so you might want to speak in a language.
That's the reason why I want to speak in Yoruba. You know, in this country, if you take 186 people, generally, most of the problem in Nigeria is education. The elite have chosen what to choose like and we are educated because we are educated, we know our rights. Before we got our independence, the British, they educate our law. They taught them how to read and write, and that is why when they taught them how to read and write, independence. And now. Èdè gógógó taba fẹ́ àwọn tó ń dìbò gógógó àwọn tó ń sọ èdè àwọn ni majority bí àwọn mọ́mì wa tí wọ́n mọ̀ kọ́kọ́ wọ́n mọ̀ nǹkan tí wọ́n mọ̀ wọ́n lè mọ̀ ọkọ̀ olórí but wọ́n mọ̀ bóyá bí ọrọ̀ ajé orílẹ̀-èdè bó ṣe ń ṣe bó ṣe mí wọ́n kàn mọ̀ pé àwọn rajà àwọn raṣu àwọn taṣu ni ẹ ti gé àwọn tí mo sọ wọn mọ anything nípa break it down to the extent to level wọn because gbogbo kàmí tẹ̀ ṣe tí o bá ṣe èèyàn tó translate bóyá nǹkan tẹ̀yìn sọ sí èdè mi ò rí pé bóyá ẹ̀yin gbogbo fúnra yín ẹgbẹ́jáde kẹ́ fi èdè I'm just kó ṣe mo kàn náà ń gbé àwọn point of gbogbo tí mo kàn so kí lẹ rí láti tackle education go really matter bó ṣe gbé tó lọ school ló kó ṣe pé ló mọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ló ní education nǹkan tí ó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ọ̀tọ̀ ní kéèyàn lọ school kéèyàn lọ study engineering ọ̀tọ̀ ní kéèyàn lọ school ọ̀tọ̀ ní kéèyàn lè ronú pé kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ nílùú mi some people want to derail corruption ó ti wà like goes everywhere a ti mọ̀ pé corruption a ti mọ̀ pé corruption so kí ni ẹ̀ ń try láti educate èèyàn pé kí ni yóò ṣe wé báwo lè kó ṣe pé ní sọ English but láti sọ èdè wa tiwa because let's take out Singapore, Malaysia, North Korea gbogbo wa almost the same time lọ́jọ́ independence but now I've been to Malaysia mo mọ̀ bí Malaysia ṣe rí I've been to Singapore through Malaysia mo bí Singapore ṣe I've been to Russia mo rí bó ṣe rí gbogbo àwọn táwọn gba independence gbà yẹn ẹ ti kí ẹ̀rọ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ Malaysia Bahasa Malay wọ́n sọ English Singapore Chinese wọ́n sọ English North Korea èdè wọ́n sọ English etiquette ìgbẹ́ tí mo tọ́ àlàyé sọ but in Nigeria it's complicated mo mọ̀ a lè sọ pé ká mú èdè wa ká máa fi sọ but báwo lẹ ṣe try àwọn gbogbo tá a nídìí ní rural area báwo lẹ ṣe rí sí wọn.
same thing tí à ń sọ náà ni mo sọ Sherry, there's another thing that's happened that you are also not taking into consideration. You know this device, anybody that can operate this device is somehow educated. And a lot of our parents, they have smartphones. There are over 100 million phones in this country. Over 50 million smartphones. Those are phones that can do Facebook and social media. It is not as complicated as it used to be in 1979. My grandmother, you can show him what is going on Facebook, and she's 85 years old, going to 90. Right? All we need to do is to also go back and do the work ourselves, to enlighten ourselves and enlighten our parents, and say, look, Igbo 5,000 you it won't take you anywhere. It doesn't matter, even if they double it to 10,000. It is meant to deprive you of a future that should be there for you, guaranteed. You just mentioned Malaysia. Do you know that, I mean, is it Singapore or Malaysia came to Benin to get palm kernel seedlings? Is it Singapore? And now we are
Malaysia came.
So now we are importing palm oil from them. You understand? That is where leadership. But what is important is that whichever language it is that we need to speak, this is a moment of truth in Nigeria in which everybody must speak to their own people and say, look, we need to change this country. If we make the mistake